Welcome to our amazing podcast. It's Say My Piece. That means we're giving you the opportunity to say it the way you say it. Just before we came online or to the mic or to our podcast mic, Ogbolor was talking about role playing. You know, there's so many things about Ogbolor that sometimes I'm his sister and friend, but I don't know Shao, because if he's going to role play, I don't know what it's going to be.
First, I've not been introduced. Please introduce me properly.
Anyway, my co-podcaster or my co-host is the amazing, superlative Ogbolor. Yeah. How you doing, baby?
I'm going to lick my lips on this one.
Huh.
Have fun, huh? I dey feel your froze.
Baby, you know I got it. Because when people, they watch podcasts, there are many things they see. So I have to make sure they're seeing.
Not be lie. But hope say the cornrows under is very, very okay. Because
my brother, let's not reveal. Because waiting there under this week, if you make anybody, make
my lady.
If you die. So welcome.
Welcome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Say My Piece with my humble self. I won't say your humble self. With my humble self, Ogbolor scoff, Lolo, one of every.
So you still say you're humble?
I humble die.
Of course, I like when you say die because we all died when you said it. Ha! See, did you get that? Gosh, he choked.
I give it to you. It's a boy. Do you shakara?
God greeting. Ogbolor, remember when they do that? Do you remember when they do that? Babala or something.
So when we are on radio, some years back, we always get those moments. You understand? Where they'll say, "Make I can't do some balawo thing on radio," and me, I'll be intent that time. Anything to impress anybody, I can't do. He go to sweet all of them.
Honestly, on this show, you're gonna get everything you need to get.
Yeah.
If you like honesty and you like truth, we can be controversial, but if you really listen, you'll know that it's not about running or bashing anyone. We're just here to allow you say your piece, say your truth.
Yep.
So if you like to naked, my brother or sister, it's your truth. Just like I can call myself any age, it's my truth. So nobody should give me anyhow. But today we are putting each other on the spot because it's our first episode.
It's our first episode. If you did watch now, you are among the first people to see the first of many wonderful episodes to come. You understand? So anywhere you did, just collect a bottle of wine, cheers.
Chill.
Cheers.
And do you know these two combinations? This is Wisdom Citadel.
Lataye.
Wisdom Citadel. You are going to be gaining a lot.
Yes.
You know, Ogbolor, there's so many things I'm dying to ask you. Forget the fact that you're my brother.
And we've come a long way.
We've come
from radio to acting together to everything. We know ourselves reach house.
Together. This is like a brother, sister situation.
Yeah.
But I don't see you privately all the time. I've been dying to ask you, maybe because we're on the same set on Jennifer's Diary, and I know how well you do that role, James. Honestly, is there anything you have never told me? Because the way you warm to that role is sometimes I'm always a bit skeptical, like, bro, why are you so on point or spot on with this thing? But people have hidden characters and lives. Why did you and James be?
We seem like one person.
Yeah, in fact, the sync is too much.
I know, but first off, even before we even delve into all of this, you get people. The reason why we're doing this is so that people will get to know us. You get, because a lot of fans out there, many people outside, they not too know us like that. Most of them will just look at our character for Jennifer's Diary, saying that they will just start.
People still call me Adaku on radio today.
You get, so people really don't understand the background, Lolo, Ogbolor. You get, we've come a long way together, even before we landed on Jennifer's Diary. But playing the role, James, you think us like say you get extra thing where you won't ask me for, like say you don't suspect me since.
Honestly, you know that I know that because this is a podcast and it's say your piece, say my piece. Yeah. At least so there are many times that I don't know what you do when I'm not there.
Yes. Because some people feel shocked themselves.
And sometimes they watch your pants. I know they see you they dress. Sometimes they be like see you they.
But and they rub all those lip gloss and all those things now.
No, but I see your trouser. Sometimes the way the look.
Of which side? Back or front?
Back now.
No, I get back small.
Is that not enough to confuse anybody?
Why? RMD no get back.
But that one's strange, to think of bros in that way.
No.
It's even like sacrilegious.
Why?
Just like
our eye no blind like as men, our eye blind. You know what's going on?
They look bros like that, or they use only I see them all the time.
But playing the role, James, for me, I like to play. I love to play roles that are quite challenging. You get anything that can just get me out of my regular person. A lot of scripts come and it's not too different from your person. It's not challenging enough for me. So right from the audition, when I went for the audition to play James, I totally remember. And this now once a way, I like to tell people: be nice to people. Be nice to people. A friend of mine actually got me the audition for Jennifer's Diary. And his name, Obi Martins, he's our friend.
Yeah.
He's someone who I had helped one way or the other on radio. I was transiting from radio to TV as a TV presenter. And I had helped him one way or the other to get a job on TV where I'd already made my own mark. So his own way to repay me, he was also writing for Funke Akindele by the side. So he just called me one Saturday morning and said, man, Baba Alpha, where you dey? They come Chevron now. We get one audition now. This thing will fit you. And just before then, we had done this, me, Imam, my God, Larry Foreman.
Yeah, that 3 of you music that you guys dressed like women.
So we did like a parody thing. So it's in trend. So he said, then this thing will fit you. I was also playing a feminine role on stage sometimes as Madame Ogbolor. So I'll get on stage as either that character or one other imbecile character I was portraying at that time or do stand-up. So I love to play characters. So I went for that audition. I can't reach audition now. See people full everywhere. They were trying to look for a character for James. But nobody don't get down. So I said, okay, fine. They gave me the script. Funke came, pleasant, everything. Blah, 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 blah. All right, let us read now. You're the guy from Obi Martin, so let us read. Now we can't read. As we just read the thing in less than 2 minutes. He said, only here. He's the one we've been looking. Only here. And from there, the role became mine. You understand? But I went into that character. Even the hair tie with the character they tie. And I had to tie on myself.
The bandana.
The chewing gum with the character they chop. And I had to chop on myself. Really discreet. But I wanted a situation where I could bring the life to that character. And there was someone who was at that particular salon who they use. His name was actually James.
Yes, he's late.
He's late now. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
His name was James. So they wrote the character after that guy.
Yeah.
You get. So I had to understudy him too. You get those were things we had to do.
But a lot of people these days don't know what understudy means. Maybe the fire brigade way that all this generation like to do things. But if you really want to do something that's going to last a lifetime, you need to sit down to really study what you're doing.
Yeah,
I guess that's why you ace the character.
But aside from that one too, for the longest, I had always played with such characters. Even back in secondary school, I would play with those things sometimes. My guys
do you think because you're a twin, because your twin is a woman, maybe that part of you that's supposed to separate, not separate?
No, I don't think it's that. I don't think that's the issue. I don't think that's the issue. If not, me playing, if you see me when I was playing my imbecile character as a stand-up comedian as well, you could say, this thing, that's what they born you understand? So I love to play challenging characters, something that's away from my regular self.
But you keep saying this away from your regular self, away from your regular
my regular self soft now. I don't be like a soft guy like this.
Soft to show. But on a funny note, would you not say, because you play this character, sometimes we bring characters from places that we don't even know exist.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not because you've never experimented or tried to be on that spectrum?
Of playing regular?
No, now.
Like
talk everything.
We'll make her go try.
Maybe because you've never tried it or you've never been in that space. Maybe that's why you've never really known whether you really like it. Because it might be coming from a real place that you have not discovered
no need
yourself.
to ask the remaining question. I don't plan to do it. Finish. But for you, playing Adaku. Adaku. They just see Adaku, they see food. Straight up. So now you tell me, because a lot of people see you, I believe, and just assume that this your character as Adaku is not different from Lolo, which is your true person. What is the similarity, or what are the differences? Or is it that Lolo is quite similar to Adaku?
I don't think there's anything Adaku and Lolo has in common. Honestly, one, I'm not Igbo.
Yeah.
Adaku is completely Igbo character.
Yeah.
And for those that are close to me, they know I'm very selective when it comes to food. I like to eat. I'm a foodie, but I'm more of a bougie eater than even eating commonplace food. I'd rather eat continental dishes than I would even eat African dishes. The only thing that I know that I honestly can say to people that Adaku and I have in common is our basic love for Eba. Eba is my best food. Okay. But the challenge is, Adaku can eat a lot of it, but me, I can eat only very little. But Eba is so satisfying. As in, that small Eba I eat is one of the most beautiful piece of food. When they give me Eba at home, they serve me with baby plates, but they know, my children will say, Mommy, Eba monster. But Eba just makes me happy.
But the way they talk this Eba now, they see the plenty smile.
It's okay.
This is the part where you and Adaku gets.
Normally, everybody like food now, but not be any.
I don't like food like that, so I just chop it. I got to chop.
Say sometimes your body they day for fasting mood. My body know they day fasting mood. I like to eat. I like to eat good food, and but Adaku is a very. I would say I'm a loyal person. Adaku wasn't loyal. She's all about herself. I am zero selfish. I am so empathic, and sometimes I live for people to a point that is to my own detriment. That is Lolo. But Adaku, she would choose herself first.
Yes.
Even everything is going haywire. She would choose herself. She know they send you. Yeah. And Adaku can easily betray you.
Yes.
But me, I stick to my friends. Am I not sticking to you after all this?
You don't try, Sha. But this, you mentioned something just now about you and your children. You get because how do they manage? Because I didn't see you on set that year.
Yes, sir.
When you come on set sometimes, and because you're an emotional person, you get. And when you go come on set sometimes, you go don't carry all the weight of the world, plus your 4 kids and their issues, and being a mom, and then you come on set. Now you have to transit from all of your emotional side and your wahala into playing the actor that now has to make people laugh. People need to understand how one has to transit from that. How you take the manager? Because plenty times, I know how me and you go take the talk before we have to shoot. And you go to cry.
Ogbolor is my rag. He still is. If I need to cry this minute, I can call my brother and cry for 1 hour, and he will listen and he will never judge.
Meanwhile, we'll come fight on set as James and Adaku.
Scratch your eye. But you see, the beauty about work is that work is an escape.
Yeah.
Sometimes. When I get on set, I'm able to compartmentalize. I know how to separate my life. Honestly, when they say action, I get into my role. I leave every other thing aside because at that moment, it's not Lolo that's on set.
Yeah.
It is the character. And in this case, Adaku. So I just do what I have to do. And when you are done, I just carry my problem from the door and be going home. I continue my cry after 17 hours of shoot. It's not like I say it's easy.
Yeah.
But you see, as actors, I think that's one of our superpowers. Just to be able to set everything aside and focus. And maybe from my radio years, that we do a lot. I've always done public work.
Yeah.
Aside even when I was practicing law. And people need you to be something at that time. So I can't be another thing. Because as thespians, as stage people, we know something we say the show must go on.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you think you are going through. Everybody has them. You know how many issues we don't solve among ourselves? Yeah. You even think that, will Lola be able to do this? I will die.
It don't happen so many times.
Even
on radio, in fact, before you on mic sometimes. And these are things that, oftentimes we have to still try to manage.
Yes.
And just be professionals. Because people don't understand, say, this thing where they see sometimes, plenty cry don't go on before you see the person on screen.
Sometimes I wonder about you because I wasn't there you growing up. Did you grow up among a lot of women? Because you are one of the few characters that I know, aside the person that I admire at this present time is Jay on air.
Yeah.
That does something close to what I've seen you do over the years because you seem to know your women. Is that a natural gift for you? Or did you grow up more? I know you have a twin sister.
Yeah.
And I know you are one child split into 2. So where did this learning of women influence come into your life?
I think it was... I wouldn't say it's because I have a twin sister. I think that also played its own small role. You get that party playing its own small role. I mean, of course, being raised by a woman too, by a single mom. You get, and that one just gets their own part. But aside from that, I pick interests in people. You get, even with playing James, people they think most times say maybe this guy grew up around women and all that one and another.
Sometimes I wonder.
Nah, it was just my interest for personalities that was different from my personality to also see that make I try do this thing. That's why I could do stage and play an old man. And people will say, man, you play this old man role well.
Yeah,
people actually think that, are you old? Or I play an imbecile character and people say, man, are you retarded? No. Or you play a feminine role and you do it so well. So for me, now that interest what they get. Not necessarily because...
another thing, I know when you started...
But I had an effeminate friend at some point. So I would go back in time to and say, okay, how would this guy have done so and so and so?
That effeminate friend, how close were you?
No, but the effeminate friend too, he was not gay. He got one correct girlfriend. They date for like 7 years before they come break up. But he was not gay. And that's the problem sometimes. When you said effeminate friend,
I thought you were about to make a revelation.
No.
Wow.
No. This revelation, they hungry to come out. There's no revelation to be revealed.
Ogbi, I know that when you started playing James in Jennifer's Diaries, a lot of people would have had issues with it.
Yeah.
How did you, all the cultural sensitivity, all the, how did your family react to it? Because your mom, I know Mama Yabeji is a sweet woman, and I know a lot of people would have gone to talk trash to her. Now, don't you see the way your son disgraces himself on TV, playing a character chewing gum, acting like, is he gay? Are you sure? And you know that sometimes people can be mean.
Yeah,
people can actually excommunicate people based on some lie they think in their head.
Nobody worry me. The funny thing was, what I thought would happen didn't happen. The way I thought people would respond to my character as James, people did not react like that.
Wow.
So I was probably expecting at least 80% of people to be against the character, to come and say, what they do, say, why they play. But again, we also had to make sure that we did not sell the idea of the character being gay. You get,
but the character even on Jennifer's Diary wasn't.
No, that's what I'm saying. We had to now say tell the stories in such a way that, we had to write James into having girlfriends and all of those things to show, say, not be gay character.
How many times your customers they chase you?
But at last, at the end of the day, my mom, last, she took it well. She take her well. She no even get, why you they bring money come house? Nobody go to the, you don't understand?
They ask you all those one or two.
Even if they had problem at the beginning, say, when money come, you buy rapper, buy this one, buy that one. Everybody go there, okay. You get. But she didn't have those issues. She had always trusted me. Say, just go do your thing. Mama don't worry me one day for anything. Just say, just go do your thing. Just make sure you are succeeding in doing it, sha.
But that's very rare.
Yeah, of course
see
it's rare.
Mothers that will just take to you. It's just like when I started, my mother would say, after all the Lord's things where you study, she used to say that in Yoruba. There's somebody she used to know that that thing used to just break.
What does that mean?
Ajogbashile means somebody that is going to dance outside. Public dancing, they will not give you shilling.
Say, okay.
All those shillings and pens and all those small money.
Yeah.
Saying now waiting you won't go be. But when money start to call, she start to call herself Mama Lolo.
Normal now.
Yeah,
she go bear the name straight.
Normally, shame don't come on, don't waka.
Straight up.
Don't waka.
But at the same time, sometimes they would jam fans. We have a special, love affair with our fans. Some of our fans, they get mad love for us. In fact, I don't go eat several times where they buy one or two. One fan go just pay.
Yes.
You get. I've had those kind of situations. So some beautiful fans. Some other fans, those fans problematic. You get. Some go just see you toxic, man. This thing one they do like this. Say they could come negative. Have you been able to, on your own, deal with these fans?
Sometimes.
Because I know they worry you where we're based on, say, Adaku food.
Honestly, I've seen some very distasteful fans that one day I actually snapped at some. I said, what is it? I don't want to take a picture. Wait, sing, go. I was with my children eating. And they kept coming that they wanted to take pictures. And I would move aside and say, please, my children. And when they were younger, it used to just tire my children. That, Mommy, if you want to eat, let us eat. This one that all the people come and take picture. Yeah. Or like now that they are big and, they can understand. And you would tell it to people. And they would still not respect your space.
Yeah.
I find it very overwhelming. One very distasteful experience I had was some years ago at trade fair. I will never forget. There is this woman I saw. She was a full hijabi. As in she had head covering. I would expect decorum and modesty from this kind of woman. And I remember that year because I was trying to buy furniture for my house, and she saw me. Adaku! Do you know, Ogbolor? She came and she jiggled my 2 breasts in her hands like this.
Wow.
Bah, 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 bah. You know, I was in shock. I did look my chest.
Person like you never know before. Person you never jam before. Fan just.
It was Ogbolor. It was not funny. At that point, a lot of things were going through in my mind. That what was I supposed to? What am I supposed to do?
What's your reaction?
And people were looking at me.
Because some fans, even if you react, they'll come take them against you.
I now said, Madam, say, are you not our fans? I don't know why they say that in actually. Are you not our fans? And on top of that, she still jiggled me one more time.
For the road.
I was so embarrassed because, I left that place straight to my car and home. I was crying. I felt attacked. I felt humiliated. That if I be your fans, as they call us, because how can you do that to a grown woman?
I won't correct some people sometimes.
Imagine say a girl husband or man.
Yeah.
Where somebody do like that. Just stand down, they go say they assault them.
Yeah.
No, that was a terrible experience. But over the years, what I've just done is I will try. The one way I feel I feel nice, I'll leave her.
Because even I've had those kind of fans who sometimes at events, person could just do for event like this. You just see, this one, it vests me. And I'm men, they do this one.
Aye.
You just say, James, come. Oh, God, wait till you worry you say, because you understand?
And you be their child.
And then some will see you, literally just put their hand over your neck.
They love that.
They just do like this. They just put it, take picture with me now. Now we they watch your film. We they worry. If you not be us, now nobody make them. Okay. I beat deck person. But above that one, Sha, we have some amazing fans who have just been beautiful.
Wonderful. But Ogbolor, because you play a character that people would term effeminate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you been literally accosted before? Because you can never tell me you've not. Because some people will swear by their grandfather's white beard that you are not straight.
Yeah. I've been not physically accosted, you get. Aside from that, there are these two guys I met at a carnival one time. I could swear that these guys were gay. But they don't look gay. You understand? Because muscle full everywhere. But their behavior, I say, these guys, and the way they were excited. Say, some effeminate guys, they do pass normal babe. You get. They just see me say, hi, how you doing? I say, and they look like this.
Okay.
Without the muscle, what they look like this. You can't behave like this. So the thing not just to sit down way for my head. I say, okay. Before they will use chest, they press me. So I had to flow along. But I've had more DM stuff sent to me.
Oh.
Some guys just send me
eggplant.
Their crown. I would like to say, what is this ugly thing like this?
I just said now only me that they said
no.
That they said all those kind of pictures.
So I've had some guys send me some nude pictures, thinking I am. You get, and I had to tell one guy.
But you never open one way say, wow.
Why I go they wow? I no get. Which one I go they wow for this? What I go they wow another man this thing for what?
Why they aggressive? I just they ask if you don't look.
No, make I fight my battles now.
You go nice.
Never.
Like some other people don't agree. Say for money they don't do.
I guess some people say they don't.
You never did like.
No. You know, reach that one. But for me, I had to warn one guy. Get one guy why I won. In fact, not too long ago, I think about 3 months back, so if you get one other guy, he has been my fan for a long time. The guy was telling me, say, man, we'll go out, go take 1 or 2 drinks. I don't want to read any meaning into him early. I see they follow and they talk 1 or 2 because it's not my fan since. I know the guy about 5 years. Some fans they on social media way at some point they don't build some kind of friendship. Yeah. Anything you do, they will comment. So they don't. Yeah. The guy say, we'll go out for drinks. Say, so give me the guy don't they talk. You're going to be like, say, the guy get extra interest. The intake going to be like toasting.
Toasting, yeah.
I can't say, wait, are you gay? He say he's bi.
Wow. But say you be fine boy, Sha.
Leave fine boy. I felt molested. I can't that they prize me. When man, I say, I can't say, okay, I'm not anything by you.
Oh, straight
I like woman, I like woman pass anything. You understand? So, those cases, I've had those cases.
But Ogbolor, would you say that you being on Jennifer's Diary, has that actually translated into other better roles for you, or would you say it's just stunted you? Because sometimes when you play unique roles,
yes,
people have a way of keeping you there.
The question why I want to also ask you to, okay, you said you go answer that same thing, but for me, it's been a blessing, and it's had its own, because there are producers who just want to stereotype you.
Yeah.
I've had over 40 scripts sent to me to play that exact same James character. I've had, out of those 40, let's even say another 5 wanted me to play actual gay. And I said, I had to keep turning them down. In fact, last 2 years or so, I had to come on social media to make a video to say, I beg you, no be only this character if he play, make una give me other things, That is one. Secondly, I've also had producers who don't want to work with you because you're on a particular production.
Yeah.
You guys also, now, no, maybe no go touch you now, make you be like, say 1, 2 things, you get. But I've also had, because as a professional MC, I've had people who would tell me, no, we cannot have that guy come and be our MC at our events. But to the glory of God, I've had more blessings. I've had more things come from me that has, taken, with the role I played as James in Jennifer's Diary, it opened a lot of doors. I'm going to be honest, it opened a lot of doors. If I was at a 7/10 before, or let's say as a 5/10, playing James took me to an 8/10. So I give God all the glory. Now to you, same question.
Well, I'll say that it's the same way. Sometimes it locks some doors, sometimes it opens doors.
Yeah.
But I think that sometimes our talents supersede some of the challenges that come.
Yeah.
The only challenge I had in the early years was availability. There were many things I would have done if I wasn't like full-time on Jennifer's Diaries. But, shooting Jennifer's Diaries, a lot of people do not know the amount of sacrifice that went into playing those characters for them. Because I was on radio half the time. Not even half the time, all the time.
Yeah.
So it was very challenging for me going from radio to set. And we're shooting in an extreme place. After Shangotedo, a lot of people will not believe. So that means when we're on set, Awuyaya, Amen Estate. Sometimes that means when we're on set, we can do nothing else.
Yes.
So I'll say that sometimes that can be limiting because when they offer me roles, I cannot do it because I'm committed there. And I'll say that Jennifer's Diaries have brought me a lot of recognition. And I want to say I appreciate the platform for that. International recognition.
Yeah.
There are many times I will go abroad and I have actually been upgraded on the plane before.
Yeah.
Yes, I was supposed to sit in the premium economy. But they put me in business class.
Hey.
They
put me,
The air hostess saw me and everybody, I saw them whispering among themselves.
Yeah.
Before I knew one had come to whisper that, please come with us.
Yeah.
Before I know they don't carry my bag, everything. And so they sit me down for business class. I was like, oh my God, this is really amazing.
So it's been a blessing too.
So it's it's an undeniable thing.
With awards and all of
with
that.
With awards, a lot of things have come through playing Adaku in Jennifer's Diaries. And even till now, the way people respond and still love it.
Yeah.
It's humbling.
But transiting now from being an actor to being a producer, because you've been producing your own movies for a while now. How's the transition been like? Because it's not easy, growth has to come in.
I won't even lie. Being a producer is another ball game. That is when I respect people like Funke Akindele.
Yeah.
Trust me, if I'd been doing this for years, maybe my growth would have been very rapid. But I'll say one of the things that have challenged me as a producer is money. People just assume that I have the same money that some of my counterparts have.
Yeah.
So it can be limiting. I remember last year when I came back from vacation, after I took a hiatus of, I was just in that dry desert place. I wanted to come back and this and that. I just thought that, because I'm Adaku in Jennifer's Diary. Anywhere I go,
you go see money.
They give me money. Nimowa.
Better or you're like this.
I wrote to like 3 banks and they all turned me down.
Yeah.
I was in shock.
And that could be depressing.
Oh, Ogbolor.
For me, when they produce stage too, I know what that is.
It's not like it could be depressing. It was depressing. My first film, I pulled When Love Is Not Enough, I pulled all my savings. Till now, the 3 films I produced, When Love Is Not Enough, that went to cinema that year, it didn't do as extremely good as I expected, but at least I made my mark. Then I did Deja Vu.
Yeah.
Oh, Deja Vu did for me what When Love Is Not Enough could not do. It went to the cinemas, it went to Netflix. I was super, super excited. Then I moved from there. I did a series called Madame Felicia. Yeah, that one tasked me. And of course, you were there. I was playing a major character in there. I'm believing God that maybe before the end of the year, I'll be able to shoot season 2 of Madame Felicia. But it's on DSTV at the moment. Then I just recently shot my 3rd cinema feature that is called The Prophecy. Of course, my guy is there.
You see, they carry me along, you understand?
No, this one are brotherhood.
Yeah.
I want brotherhood.
And it's for free.
The sisterhood.
You already hear brotherhood now for free, not
if I slap you. But one thing I know is that if you have a dream, just keep pushing.
Just keep pushing.
It is hard though.
Yeah.
It's hard like rock. But one thing I always tell myself is that I'd rather die trying than doing nothing at all. Yeah.
But on a final P. Because a lot of times, like you just mentioned Funke Akindele, you get, and that is one person I respect a lot. Oftentimes when people they want to ask us Funke Akindele, we just like say they find, bad talk for person mouth.
Yeah.
It's almost as if, but being a producer not be joke. You get, working with Funke Akindele has been very inspiring. I'm not gonna lie, you get. But for you, how has it been? Working with, I call her an enigma. You get.
When people talk to me about Funke Akindele, there are 2 things I ask them. I say, which of Funke Akindele would you like to know? Do you want to know Funke, the person? Or you want to know Funke, the producer? A lot of people judge her harshly when they see her producer side. But for me, she's one of the people that I look up to when it comes to film.
Yeah.
But if you are not like that, you can't
achieve that. It's one thing I tell people at interviews, especially for women. If you're not like that, if you're not rugged,
if you're not like rugged that, totally, sometimes is cutthroat.
Yes,
they will destroy your work.
Yes,
I have produced 3 times, and I know how people have tried to destroy what I am trying to build. I've had producers that do nothing, didn't contribute a dime,
and telling
me that they want a portion or a percentage of my work, and I'm like, and do you know that people like Funke, I've seen Funke do many things that a lot of people do not even know when they are close to her.
Yeah.
Funke can actually do makeup.
Yeah.
She can costume.
Right.
She can write.
Yeah.
She can do a lot of things for herself.
Yep.
So even if you hate her, and I know that people have their opinions.
Yeah.
Whether you hate Funke or not, it doesn't stop the fact that she's a hard worker.
Yeah.
And the fact that she's like a train.
Yeah.
If you don't come off for road, if train day and you don't show, they sell pepper for there.
Yeah.
It's possible that you can be crushed because that's not your right of way. Now, trailer no get break, you no get kiniko.
Yep.
And I've been privileged to see Funke, the person.
Yep.
Oh, when we went to shoot Jennifer in London was when I met Funke.
The person.
Yeah.
Not the producer.
Not the producer.
Yep.
Oh my God. She took very good care of me. I cannot lie. In fact, that was the first time that Funke actually know that my soft side is not lie. Honestly, then I didn't know so many things on set. That's when I knew that, if you are an actor, you must know what continuity means.
Yeah.
That means if your cap, Ogbolor, as he faced it back, when you're on set, you need to know. Those were times Funke would go to the kitchen and cook for all of us. I mean, all the time, like a slave, like our servant. We literally can go and wait Funke that it's time for breakfast. Yeah. And she'll just get into the kitchen and she would cook. And I'll look at her like, wow.
Sadly, people just want to always
wow.
So when person don't day up, it's easier to be finding faults.
Let me tell you, it's something I'm learning. It's hard though. Anybody that wants prominence in this life, if lonely at the top,
it is
you
lonely.
See that top? It cannot contain a lot of people.
Yes.
So you really need to know that it might be lonely.
And you will fight to maintain it.
It's the only way.
Yes. At the end of the day. For me, Funke has been inspiring. Funke could just meet me, block me one-on-one, inside. Anybody who could meet you, tell you, say, how do we better this thing? Do you understand?
Yeah.
For me, the fact that she just wanted to see me do very well, aside from even playing James, other things that I was doing in my life, down to relationships, those one-on-ones, for me, I really, really valued it. You get? So, last, all of now, one hear bad thing. Mona parkway, una self get bad behavior. If not, I don't want to use hear the year bad thing. You get? So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we don't try in our small expose.
Why you don't tell us about your Z's life?
My sex life.
Your Z's life.
What do you concern you now, my Z's life? What do you want to know?
Ogbolor, but somebody had told me that the way they move,
yeah.
say go be like person, you go sabi, one or two things.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's call my exes and those I was in the world with. they can feel free to come and give you the gist. How they sing along when they sing.
I needed to end on that note so that you will know that my brother is a locomotive.
It's a crescendo.
He's a locomotive engine. Ogbolor, it's been nice. It's been
real.
Yeah. It's been real.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first of so many episodes to come. Trust me, this one we'll just reveal ourselves to Una, hear from us directly on a lighter P. Other ones we're going to have guests come in, celebrities, and talk some deep things. They will say their piece, you understand? And last, everybody go flex.
Honestly, just keep your dial locked onto us. Stay here with us on this podcast. If you like real and you want to really hear it as it is, this is where we'll bring it to you.
Yep.
We're not about running nobody down, but we'll let everybody say their piece.
Yes, sir.
And as long as you can pull one or two out of it, all of us go do all right. We'll see you next time.
Peace out.